Good morning. Welcome to day 3. This is where you get to discover who am I? Okay? Simple question. We would think that everybody would know who they are, but the reality is that sometimes we never know who we are, But now what I'm going to do is I want to give you some questions that I want you to ask yourself, and I want you to answer these as honestly as possible, because our friends are great judges of who we are. You ask your friend, can you describe me, or who am I to you, And friends are really good at that because they're from the outside looking in. We are from the inside trying to look back in. So this is where I want you, this is activity, asks you a lot of questions. It then goes on, so I just want you to answer the questions accordingly. Then what it has is a number of standards for you and standards for somebody else in different events. So for example, it might be grieving. What is the standard for grieving that you would give a friend, and what is the standard for yourself that you would give you? Okay, because sometimes what happens in life is that we have two different standards. We have a standard for ourselves and we have a standard for our friends. So I want you just to think about that. Work through the questions and answer them as honest as possible. And if you can't answer the question today, that's okay. You may be able to revisit it later on when you think you might know the answer. But then at the end of that, I want you to get your creative cat hat on, and I want you to draw a picture of yourself as to, from the answers that you've given, what would you look like? Now, if you think, I'm not a very good drawer, that's okay. Find a picture in a magazine and cut it out and stick it on, because I want you to now visualize who you are. We've answered the questions to who we are, throughout the worksheet that you're going to be doing today. Answer those questions, and then I want you to now visualize, what does that? Because when you visualize someone or something, that's when it actually starts to sink in deeper, okay? So we are working towards getting much more deeper, guys, okay? So enjoy. Go and find who you are.